I wanted to include this just because I wanted to give you guys a taste of my personality. I know a lot of websites, you'll go on there and you'll be like, who is this guy who's going to be filming the wedding? So I wanted to put a little bit of me actually on here and tell you a little bit about myself so you can get a feel for if I'm going to be the right guy for you, if I'm going to be the right videographer for you, if we're going to be a good match. So my name's Liam, I'm 27 years old and I've been a filmmaker for my entire life. Professional for about 10 years now. I spent the last few years basically sowing my filmmaker oats, really learning what it takes to be a solid, top-notch solo or small crew videographer. I've been lucky enough to travel the world and really get to see a lot of places. I've been working with Red Bull, shooting some parkour videos across in Lebanon, and then went to Morocco to shoot some amazing 5-star resorts, and been making music videos and branding videos and obviously wedding films as well. And it's been an incredible time. It's been so amazing. And I'm so thankful for the time that I've had, and I really feel like I've made the most out of being a filmmaker over the last few years. Then obviously we had the pandemic and everything sort of slowed down, and it changed a lot for me because, and as it did with everyone of course, but it really, obviously the travel stopped, almost all of my video production stopped. Apart from some local jobs, and it really made me take the time to think about what was important. And I think what it did for me was really show me that, to me, my values are relationships and love. And I think a lot of people, found this out during the pandemic, that relationships are incredibly important, and they're more important than all the fanciful things that you're running around and doing. It's just like you need that connection and that love between people. And I think the pandemic just showed everyone that was such an important part of life. And so obviously from there I was like, well, where can I take my career now? How can I contribute to the world in a way that helps encourage relationships, helps preserve relationships, and how can I give what I know how to do and make an impact with in that area. So what it did actually was it took me back to the very first wedding video I ever made, which was a film for my dad and his wife Julie. And I just remember the passion I felt for like capturing this unique moment between two people who clearly loved each other so much. And then the joy that was on their faces when I gave them the wedding film. And I don't think that I'd ever made anyone that happy, and it was amazing to give them that gift and have them be so overjoyed that I'd given it to them. So I remembered that, and then I thought, this is probably how I'm going to be able to make my best contribution to bringing happiness into the world, and that's through capturing these insanely amazing, unique moments. And obviously over the last few years I've been filming different kinds of wedding films, like any kind of wedding film, and there's a clear difference between how I feel when I'm filming a sort of stuffy we're doing this because we think we have to wedding, versus people who are just there to celebrate their connection, have an amazing time, and stand up in front of their family and friends and celebrate that love, but also not in this kind of super serious way, just in a like, we're here because we love each other and we're ready to make that commitment and that bond, and that's incredible, and we're here to show that to everyone and be with everyone and share that with everyone. And those kind of weddings are just phenomenal, and I feel like if I can be a part of weddings like that, then I'm going to be able to give the best gift that I can. I'm going to be able to capture the most unique emotions, the best atmosphere, the kind of the unique details, and just the entire vibe of the day. And I love being there. I love meeting those couples, and I love witnessing that incredible bond that they have and them solidifying that in marriage. So that's what led me on to doing the Bohemian wedding films, because I wanted to meet more of these couples, more like-minded people who are similar to me and had that kind of vibe about them, where it's for the love, it's for the connection. And I wanted to, I love a great Bohemian style video, that sort of vintage aesthetic. It's the kind of vibe that I've always put on my videos, and I think it lends itself super well to like the Bohemian style, and tends to be those kind of people who are really getting married for the right reasons, in my opinion. So that's how I feel I'm going to be able to make my best contribution to the world, is through these Bohemian wedding films, giving people that gift, capturing that insanely important day, and giving it to them in this unique package so that they can remember it forever. So that's what I've made my life about, and I'm really looking forward to meeting you and hearing about your relationship and finding out what makes you special, and we will meet, and when we meet I'll be able to see, you know, what makes your connection so unique, and then I'll take that with me when I'm filming, and I'll take that with me into the editing room, and I'll really be able to show your unique relationship. And that's what I want to do. I want to put that on, you know, in this experience, this video experience for you, so that you can sit down on your own or with family and friends for the rest of your life and remember that incredibly special day.